Welcome back to DBL. There are our co-workers tuning in from home during the pandemic. Keep up the great work, everyone. So Britney Spears has spoken, or broken her silence rather, about a controversial documentary exploring her life in the spotlight. Britney posted a lengthy message on Instagram yesterday, along with a video of her dancing. She wrote that she didn't watch the New York Times doc called Framing Britney Spears, but said from what she had seen of it, she was embarrassed by the light they put her in and ended up crying for 2 weeks. She felt judged and exposed her whole life, and she just needs to dance to keep her sanity and to feel human and alive. Page Six is also reporting that Britney's father has filed legal papers requesting the singer pay more than $3 million in legal fees due to their ongoing conservatorship battle. Wow. You know, I thought that Britney Spears would be relieved to have her story out. And a month or so ago, when this, first came to light, I called one of her main backup dancers, who's a really good friend of mine, and I asked him to come on the show and speak about it. He said, absolutely not. Britney would be horrified. He said, I was asked to also do that documentary. There was a backup dancer in that documentary. It was not him, the person I'm speaking of. And he said, and she's really upset that people that love her and know her are speaking for her. So this just goes to show, even though there's many people advocating for her, that this is traumatizing for her, and she does not have a voice still.
Yeah, and she's very much in it on top of it, which always makes the story or the subject a very tricky one to navigate. I just watched the Tina documentary on Tina Turner on HBO Max, and that put things into perspective for me a lot, because she was really trying to get under that I've been abused, by Ike Turner thing. She had this major comeback, and every time she made an attempt to put it out there so that it would go away, then people would take the story, own her narrative. She didn't have ownership over it, so she tried to do it herself. And what she kept saying was, I don't like to visit that part of I want to be happy. I don't want to be living in my trauma. And every time something comes up about Britney Spears, it forces the person to live in their trauma. So how is that fair to anyone?
Was Tina in the documentary that you're speaking of?
Yes, she was.
So I like that, okay? I always say this, Tiger Woods wasn't in his documentary. They could say whatever they want. Britney Spears wasn't in hers. They could say whatever they want, but I want to hear it from the person. I want to hear from Tina Turner what Tina's experiences were like. Not to sensationalize a story and try to sell more copies or newspaper articles or whatever it may be. I like when people are in it, so I get Britney on this side saying, that's not my truth. You might think it is, but it's not.
Right. And, she allegedly can't speak her truth, to that conservatorship and everything that she's gone through with her dad. And to now hear that her dad allegedly is suing her for $3 million, if that's true, that just proves the egregiousness of their relationship and his protection, I say that in quotes, of his daughter.
I would imagine it being a lot different at 39, I think Britney Spears is, than 79 when Tina Turner sat down to really finally open up. So, she's very much in it. These are all things that are happening in real time.
Right, I know. Gosh, I just hope that we can hear from Britney herself one day. And let me tell you, we stand with you, Britney.